And now to North Philadelphia, where gunfire riddled the neighborhood.
2 people are dead, 4 others are hurt after a gunman opens fire on a crowd of people who were standing on the corner. Eyewitness News reporter Joe Holden is live in North Philadelphia with the very latest details. Good afternoon, Joe.
Jimmerhell, good afternoon. Police say this shooting, where 2 were killed and 4 more wounded, bears the signature of retaliation. My sources say this was in fact a hit stemming from a deadly shooting that happened last week. Right now, family members have gathered here at the scene of the shooting. Emotions have tipped the scale out here.
This is our future. This is your future. Who's gonna take care of us? And we keep killing each other. The system!
Well, mourners have stopped by frequently. The location sits just feet from the intersection of 12th and Huntington. Investigators officially make that. Investigators say a gray van drove past this spot and the shooter drew an assault rifle. Sources tell us that has the characteristics of an AK-47. Now, 6 people were hit, again, 2 fatally. The van was coming west on Huntington after shots were fired. That van then proceeded to make a left down 12th. This happened around 9:50 last night. Killed in the shooting, 34-year-old Nyesha Cooper of the 2600 block of North Jessup Street. That's just about a half a block from here. And then Philadelphia rap artist Avril J. Davenport, known to his fans as General Reezy. He was also killed. He was 32 years of age from the 6700 block of Oakland Street.
I hope they find out who did it, because this is just senseless. People telling you to go in the houses because it's going to be gunfire. Like, are you serious? And I just found that out.
Yeah, looking back live right now, again, family of some of those slain out here. We are told that this is a family of Nyesha Cooper. Her aunt told us off camera that she, quote, did not deserve this. Police tell us that they have this entire shooting on surveillance footage. There's a store right here. There's a store on the other side of the corner. Overnight, Commissioner Ross exasperated at what took place out here, calling these events ridiculous. Philadelphia police expected to hold a news conference at 1:30. That is the latest. Reporting live in North Philadelphia, Joe Holden, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, Joe, thank you.
Learning more tonight about the victims of a deadly drive-by shooting in North Philadelphia. 2 people were killed, 4 others were injured. Eyewitness News reporter Joe Holden is at police headquarters. Joe?
Yuki, good evening. Let me give you the tally on those who were hit by gunfire last night. Those 4 who were wounded, at least 1 has left the hospital. The other 3 continue to recover from their wounds, but the 2 who have died, their families now busy planning funerals. Homicide detectives are busy connecting dots. What triggered a storm of high-velocity gunfire on this street corner that killed 2 and wounded 4 others? Nyesha Cooper's sister was killed. The grief-stricken woman had a message for police.
I hope that y'all find the killers. Anybody that knows something, I hope that y'all don't hesitate to talk. My sister was a 34-year-old woman with 2 kids with the heart of gold.
Police say the shooter was in a gray van and drove west along Huntington before turning left on 12th. Nyesha Cooper and rap artist Avril Davenport, who goes by the name General Reezy, died at Temple Hospital.
They both suffered, frankly, devastating injuries to their chests. The AK-47 and that round, it's a rifle round, it's high velocity, and it does produce devastating injuries. It's a weapon of war.
A weapon of war used in a shootout that police sources tell CBS 3 was an act of retaliation. That detectives are apparently considering as possible revenge for a deadly shooting at 12th and Cambria last week, where 17-year-old Quasir Burley was killed.
And they didn't care that it was women, kids. They didn't care who it was. I don't even know what it was about.
Well, Mayor Jim Kenney has offered his sympathies. He sent us this statement. I read, quoting in part, "This tragic incident is the latest example of the traumatic impact of gun violence on our communities. They can be assured that a thorough investigation is underway, and I encourage anyone with information to provide it to police." At this hour, police seeking the driver of that gray minivan and the second person, the man they believed pointed out a window that AK-47. That's the latest. Reporting live outside police headquarters, I'm Joe Holden, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
And Joe, police are working to process surveillance video that captures the shooting. They're cleaning it up to get a good image of that gray minivan.
What's up, party people? Come join me Friday night, 9 p.m. after you put the kids to bed. Game night. I'm putting a team together. BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Alright, so I seen the story going around about the Philadelphia rapper General Reezy. He was killed in a shooting. The more I'm listening to it, it absolutely sounds like it was a hit. But they was in a group of people, so there's no telling who was the target. There just really isn't any telling. He says the police, he was hit in the chest, as so was the young lady that was killed. I'm going to tell you what makes me a little worried, or not worried, but I've heard the story reported. And until I actually looked at what the news said, I don't think anybody said anything that I've heard them talking about the young lady that lost her life. That's clout chasing. I'm not trying to shoot nobody down. I'm not trying to talk trash about nobody, but that's clout chasing. A young lady lost her life in the same exact event, in the same exact time that General Reezy lost his life. But I don't understand why when I see people commenting, talking about General Reezy's situation, why they also not talking about how this young lady lost her life. She has a family. She had kids. There's people that love her. Why are some of these people reporting on this story only care that the celebrity died? That's like, and this is horrible to say, but that's like when you see a woman die somewhere and people only care if she was pretty. That happens. How does she look? You hear about a woman dying or getting killed or getting raped, and that's one of the first questions that some idiots ask. How does she look? Women are not accessories, y'all. All right? Anyway, the police have the whole thing on video footage. On video footage. They have 2 different stores in the location. They say that they first of all, they're going to be able to identify the vehicle. The vehicle is going to be able to be identified. That's just what it is. The second thing is, the gentleman that shot out the car, depending on how far he leaned out the car, he's like, this is a thing. You know, they might be able to also get him on video footage if he wasn't wearing some kind of mask. They're saying that this shooting is in retaliation to a young man being killed about a week prior. This is what we resort to. It's like when somebody starts some BS over nothing. It's not even important. Not even important. And then somebody lose their life. So then somebody else has to lose their life after. And then somebody else have to lose their life after. And the whole entire thing started from nothing. Whole entire thing started from somebody being insecure or having a mental health issue, and the other person maybe in the same situation, and if they weren't, not being able to just turn and walk away. So the young lady, who they don't really speak about much from what I've seen, except for on the actual news, her family is in mourning. She's left 2 children behind. 2 children. She was a block away from her home. Another thing that kind of stands out to me personally, I don't know if anybody else mentioned it. I didn't even hear the news mention it. the spot where the shooting took place at, like you could see, it was like the apartment was right there, and they shot him with something that has the properties of a, or the weapon that was used was basically a rifle. You know, I don't know if it's shooting through all of that brick, but it could have shot through that window. This could have been a much worse situation. But also, in addition to all of this, 4 people got hurt, 2 died. Right? But in addition to all of this, you have to say, if they shoot through that window, how many more people could have got killed? How many more just people could have got hurt, killed, because somebody is shooting right next to where kids live? I mean, it is what it is. Nobody says it better than P. There's a war going on outside. No man is safe from. Think about that. The next time you're in a situation and some idiot that you don't know how far he wants to take shit is trying to egg you on, you think about that. You think about if this moron comes back with his foolishness because of his insecurities and his possible mental health condition. You're not only putting yourself in danger, you're putting everybody that you are around in danger. Because now this ain't like when I grew up in the 80s. Like, we had rumbles in the 80s. Like, you show up with your gang, and then there's the other gang. The shit was like the Sharks and the Jets out this bitch. There was rumbles. Then you go home after. Every once in a while, somebody died, but it wasn't, it wasn't something that happened all the time. Most of the time, everybody make it home, alive. Other day, I heard somebody tell somebody that even if they won the fight, they was going to come back and shoot them. I don't know what to think about that. That doesn't make me think the guys, I don't know what to think about that. If you win, you're still going to come back and try to take that man's life if you win. Anyway, everybody leave it down in the comment section. I want to know what y'all think about this. Everything that I said. Y'all going to see those videos where they talk about they talk about General Reezy and how he was murdered. And people don't even mention the young lady. She left her family behind, kids. People loved her. She existed. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to help dictate the direction that this channel takes, please leave a comment. All comments are appreciated, whether positive or negative. Thank you very much and enjoy your day. And remember, positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. Let's get it.